So we finna clock this tea right here. Renee says you want to stay keeping up. We finna talk about some real tea. Your brother over there paying people to put hits out. He over there paying people to put hits out. And nigga running off with his money and it's getting back to me. So now I'm finna send the feds over there to y'all empire. See, you had the right bitch today. You keep playing with me, I'm finna tear y'all motherfucking empire down.
SUV rolled by, a gunman then opened fire, and one bullet struck the man in the 60s just delivering beverages, doing, his work this morning. He was hit in the leg. He is expected to be okay. And then a second man that was here in his 20s, a man who police believe could have been the intended target of the drive-by shooting, also hit.
Having revealed Rick Ross as a baby oil daddy at those infamous freak-off parties, Tia Kemp is not giving up on him at all. This time, she is accusing him of attempting to kill her. Tia claims that in addition to having S with men half his age, Rick was also accountable for the deaths of a few others, the investigation into which is still ongoing. Tia even went so far as to call out the individuals Rick unlived. And you know what? In fact, those individuals are still listed as missing on a number of police websites. Yes, but it gets even stranger. Tia says that last year's drive-by son incident was actually a hit that Rick set on her, but the individuals he sent fired at her son instead of the intended victim. As you may recall, Tia's son was in the ICU for weeks battling for his life after being the victim of a drive-by gunshot in Miami around a year ago. Many people were afraid he would not make it, but some of the people Tia had a falling out with, such Rick's messy ex-girlfriend Stoney Jones, took advantage of the situation to make fun of Tia. She shared pictures of the event on social media and wrote, it's really psychotic that this delusional lady Tia can have so much to say about me, my children, my mother, my baby, my daddy, and here it is. Her own son is shot in a drive-by shooting. She says nothing about it, doesn't show up to the hospital to be by his bedside, but yet has so much to say about others, and spread all of these lies about other people, but won't face the truth about her shameful life. She continued by saying, "Baby, she was truly the least of Tia's troubles at the time, but people dragged her down for this. Tia thought Rick was responsible for her son's attack, and that she, not Rick, was the target of the blow." She had been talking a lot about Rick's connections to Diddy before the attack, and it is logical to assume that Rick did not enjoy it. In fact, Tasha K had seen a new interview with Tia just hours before William was hit. In it, Tia was showing Rick Pillow's receipts, discussing Diddy's past crimes with her, and even revealing to her that he could not wait for Diddy to be imprisoned so he could purchase all of Diddy's properties.
So Rick Ross talking shit about Diddy.
I should go to my DM. Ooh, I want my phone right now.
Bring her phone. Bring her phone.
I'm finna go to my DMs because he blocked me, but I still could go to all this stuff. I screenshot it. Girl, how about he was saying, I can't wait till they lock that up. I'm gonna buy his shit. I'm finna show you all the messages where he used to be talking about all his niggas.
He said he can't wait till they lock Diddy up.
Locked up so he could buy his house.
That's real fucking two-faced.
Girl, he talked about him
Bring
like a dog. He talked about all
the receipts.
Yeah.
She got two phones. Look.
Girl,
okay.
You see what month it was, so you already know we were
now,
on
why
good
you looking
terms.
for the...
Tia was sitting there, girl, telling the internet everything Rick had to do. Naturally, Rick did not appreciate that, so he released a hit to keep her quiet. Remember, this was only a few hours before William was struck, so you could not tell Tia anything at this time. She was very certain that Rick was responsible. Furthermore, Tia's son, who was beaten, is not the same boy she has with Rick, thus it is unlikely that he will give a damn. At least she was informed that he is not playing her online games, if nothing else. When a video showing Tia's baby daddy Big D and the cops ejecting her from the hospital where her son was admitted went viral, the rumors intensified. Big D apparently learned that William was singled out because Tia was talking negatively about Rick, and Rick allegedly chose to strike him in order to warn Tia. According to reports, Big D told the police about it, and they came to the conclusion that she should not be permitted around her son since she posed a risk to him.
You disrespect. Shit. You mad from 30 years ago. Get over it. Okay. You can't.
She should be able to see her son regardless of the circumstances. Thus, many people were not present for this. When her son was in there battling for his life, they were actually treating her like an outsider. Someone said he was wrong for having her removed from the visiting list. Their son is fighting for his son. See one thing she likes, I might have a shot. Another person said, I don't care what y'all say I'm tripping to if I can't see my son in the hospital after he got shot. Baby daddy's gonna be a lot of things, according to rumors. Her son was the one who informed Dee that he did not want Tia there since he believed that Tia's big voice had put him in danger in the first place. As if this were not awful enough. As if all of this were not terrible enough, Tia went live on Instagram immediately after the hospital news broke, and she revealed everything. She will also go ahead and reveal everything about Rick and his relationships with Diddy before he permanently destroys her, since he was messy out here placing hits on her and destroying her relationship with her son. She began her tirade by accusing Rick of putting a hit on her, but the individuals he hired to do it stole his money and went behind his back to warn her about his attempted abuse.
So we finna clock this tea right here. Renee says you want to stay keeping up. We finna talk about some real tea. Your brother over there paying people to put hits out. He over there paying people to put hits out. And Nick running off with his money and it's getting back to me. So now I'm finna send the feds over there to y'all empire. See, you had the right bitch today. You keep playing with me, I'm finna tear y'all empire down.
According to Tia, Rick is also to blame for the deaths of a number of others, including Miss Carol, whose death is currently under investigation by the police and her family. Tia claims that Rick and his team abandoned the woman on the way home. Oh, but it was not only that. Tia brought up the death of another man, whom she says Rick killed in front of the Black House, one of his properties.
Next, we gonna talk about Miss Carol. Y'all know who Miss Carol is. You know that's behind your brother. I'm finna make sure her family sue y'all whole estate. Cause that case is not closed. You know the lady that was leaving from my mama's house getting her hair done that time. And it's behind your brother and his drama. You know that. You know. About the man who was in front of Black House. Okay. We finna dig up a whole bunch of motherfucking maggots right now. I'm not finna play with you, you old Zim bitch. I'm finna finish y'all mother. Watch this.
The absurd part is that she had already made several other startling statements regarding Rick before this. When Homeland Security raided Diddy's mansion last year, Tia jumped on Instagram Live and accused Rick of fleeing to Miami to hide out for a bit because he was afraid he would be the next person to be probed after Diddy. Tia claims that Diddy has several recordings of Rick acting strangely at his parties and intends to give them all to the federal government when the time is perfect.
You big mouth. Will, I want you to talk. Don't be scared now. No Diddy, huh? You scared now, huh? I know y'all on them tapes. Freaky. I know you is. 10 churn happen. It's time to show them churns now. I ain't gonna let off you. You should have been shut this big mouth hole up. You know it. Sip your fruit back. Right now, ain't hit me and my baby prom in 2 weeks. I'm finna go let out. Turn that down, man. Turn it down. It's quiet right now. What you quiet for? Nobody want to see your Louis outfits and sneakers. Nobody want to see it. Nobody don't care to see the Jets no more. Hoes now. Go over there and get Diddy a hug. Go ride the bike with him, you fat. You know what time it is. Prom time. You ain't sent a motherfucking message since December 9th, you big bag. But I'm not finna play with you. I'm not. You gonna make me come to the gate fat. You been in Miami a lot because you ain't got no motions. It's slowing down. I heard you fat. Can heard. I'ma get you, Will. I'ma get Universe. Do your work on that big back. And if you keep sending motherfucking messages round that's getting back to me, I'ma come over here and tell it all. You be told your to be toe in next. You know what I'm talking about.
The veracity of the rumors that Rick sent a hit on William is still unknown. However, if it is, Tia may want to hold off on revealing Rick because he is not amenable to it, and even her son is off bounds. People had their own opinions as usual, such as this one. So Rick Ross is a fake gangster, fake kingpin, fake tough guy, fake street dude, and a former correctional officer? Now you're telling me he's a fake ladies' man? Well, I can't lie, I saw this one coming a mile away. Another person said, did he definitely play Rick Ross peanut butter? They both ate hot dogs. These guys love playing in the Fruity Pebbles butt now. I would like to hear your opinions regarding Rick Ross's alleged hit on Tia. What are your thoughts? And do you think she was the target of the strike on her son last year? Please share your opinions in the space provided below, and remember to click here to view this additional nasty video.